attention, the illest up in the business. I'm hoping to make a killing. Get at me, going coast to coast, going coast to coast. We going coast to coast, coast to coast.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Football Talk. And in this episode, what I'm going to be talking about is the Jets and Broncos game, along with some added Tebow talk. Now, as far as that game goes, good job to the Broncos as a whole team, not just one particular person, as an entire team. Good job. The defense played very well. They had a lot of pressure. Elvis Dumervil looks like he's becoming a good pass rusher again. Von Miller, great rush off the edge, playing phenomenal as a rookie. Bodrick Bunkley made a lot of plays. The former defensive tackle for the Eagles, he's making a lot of plays for the Broncos. I was really surprised to see that. Also, Andre Goodwin with good coverage in the pick six to help boost the confidence and give them an edge in the scoring department as well. Without that touchdown, who knows? That Broncos defense did step it up. As far as Jets, their defense, they played very well in a short week. They defended the option very well. They didn't completely shut it down. I mean, the Broncos did have their plays here and there. But the Jets, they played well. They got pressure on Tebow, caused a couple miscommunications. The option didn't flow as smoothly as I'm sure the Broncos would have liked. So, good job on the Jets' part. It's a shame they couldn't come up with the win, which really could be the blame on the offense, especially with like Mark Sanchez. It's Mark Sanchez. I mean, think about this. The Broncos offense, right, led by Tebow, they had 5 possessions that started in Jets territory. They had 5. The Broncos, they can only come up with 3 points out of those 5 tries. 3 points. So, if they played an offense that was led by a higher caliber quarterback, I mean, Mark Sanchez, look, 3 years in the league, he's still not doing anything. What's going on? I mean, any other offense led by a better quarterback would have just drove right down the field and made the Broncos pay for it. So, really, did the Broncos win or did the Jets lose? Now, I'm sure a lot of you that are going to be watching this are saying, oh, well, the Broncos won that game. Let me get into that. Alright? And what I mean by that is I'm going to start talking about Tebow because I know it's what you guys really want to hear. So, Tebow, my opinion hasn't changed. And for those of you who don't know or have not paid attention, my opinion was never that Tebow couldn't win short term. He can win short term. Alright, as you can tell, he's 4-1 right now. Alright, I view the Jets as the only credible win for Tebow, but that's besides the point. I mean, right now he's running that option. He's a running quarterback. I never disputed that. If that's what it takes to win you the game, that's what you need to do. I never disputed that. What I didn't like about Tebow was the fact that he can't throw the ball. Alright, aside from the first play of the game. Alright, that's the one pass I'll give him credit for. Aside from that one pass, Tebow was horrible at throwing the ball. Horrible. Passes are overthrown, being underthrown. He can't hit the receiver in stride. He throws out of bounds ones along the sideline. Quarterbacks need to make that throw. I heard 3 different occasions where the game announcer, Mike Mayock, said that's a throw that a normal NFL quarterback should make. And Tebow missed him. Tebow is not a throwing quarterback. Like I said in my very first Tim Tebow video, he should have been drafted in the 3rd round as an H-back. How did the Broncos win that game? Or what was the game-winning drive, I should say? He threw the ball once or twice, and even the ones he completed were very bad throws. I mean, could hit the receiver in stride, like I said. Besides the point. How did they win that game? They stopped the option. They rarely threw the ball. Tebow just had a straight run. That was it. Tebow takes a snap, runs. What does a fullback do or an H-back do? Take the ball and you run. It's no fancy tosses or around the outside maneuvers. It's between the tackles, with the occasional off tackle. What did Tebow do? He ran between the tackles. He won that game as an H-back. He didn't win that game as a quarterback. I mean, if that's what you need to win, that's what you need to win. I'm not disputing that. But my thing is, I had two opinions on Tebow that everybody disputes for some reason. I don't know. Is that Tebow, he's not a throwing quarterback, which he's not. And the other one was not that he can't win, is that can he win in the playoffs or can he take his team to the Super Bowl? No running quarterback, a running dominant, running first quarterback has ever won the Super Bowl. I don't know how you can expect Tebow to do it. Will his time come? Maybe. But I just don't see it right now. I mean, if there is a time for the Broncos to do that, it would have to be this year when this whole option and Tebow running thing first starts. Come next year, teams will be scouting this and they will know how to shut it down. Like I said, you give defenses time, they will scout it, they will shut it down. The Jets had a day or two of practice, and they did a pretty good job at stopping the option. Now I know the Jets defense are at a higher level than most defenses, but 2 days worth of practice and you just about shut it down, I'll take that. That's going to do it for me. I really don't know what else you want me to say. I know you're going to hate me for it, so I gotta let the haters hate. So, in conclusion, yeah, Tebow's running helped, but really, if you think about it, the Broncos defense won you that game. That's just my opinion. And at the same time, the Jets offense also lost that game. Well, that'll do it for me. Follow me on Twitter at RJFootballTalk. Subscribe. Leave comments. Thank you for watching and keep on tuning in.